Hello everyone, my name is Grace of Gracy Talks World, and I'm glad to welcome you once again to my channel. And how are you doing? Thank you very much. And while you're watching me on today's video, I would advise that you kindly like, subscribe and share this video so that others can see it and be guided by the information thereby. Thank you. All right, I would like you to picture this. So you've just landed to Canada, a new country, and you have new dreams and definitely new beginnings, but also new risks that no one warns you about. In the first 90 days in Canada, everything feels urgent. Finding a new place is one of it. Registering your kids in school is another one. Does that sound familiar? And looking for a job, definitely. In addition, learning where to buy food that you actually can recognize. In the middle of all that busyness, there is something that most immigrants overlook. Insurance and financial protection, which is very key in this part of the world. And what is the cost of ignoring it? It can be life-altering. Did you know that in Ontario and British Columbia, most newcomers wait up to 90 days for government health insurance to kick in? And that means that if you get sick or injured during that time, you may pay full cost out of pocket. Even a simple emergency that can cost you as much as $3,000 to $12,000 plus. And that is why private health coverage is so important during those early days. But that's only the beginning. There is more. Let's talk about the top life insurance traps new immigrants fall into and how you can avoid them. So, number one, the first trap is waiting for a job before getting insurance. Some people might think, well, I'll wait until I get a job. Maybe my workplace will give me insurance. But here is the truth. Accident and illnesses do not wait for your job offer. You can and should get insured before you even get hired. Even if you are self-employed or you just arrived, get insured. Now, smart immigrants do not wait for a job. They protect their families from day one. The second trap here is your provincial health plan. So, assuming your OHIP, which is Ontario Health Insurance Plan, or your MSP, which is Medical Services Plan, a British Columbia Public Health Insurance Program, or any other provincial plan, like your Alberta Healthcare Insurance Plan, is equal to full protection. No, it's not. So let's say you get your OHIP or your MSP after 90 days. That's great. But OHIP, MSP or any other provincial health plan does not cover death, it doesn't cover disability, it doesn't cover final expenses, which we refer to as funeral costs, and it does not provide you with income if you are too sick to go to work. That is where life insurance comes in. It pays your family if something happens to you. It protects your children and their future, and it also keeps your family stable when life hits hard. The third trap that we're going to look into is delaying until you are settled. This is the biggest trap of all. People say, I'm trying to figure things out. I'll get insurance later after I'm settled. But guess what? Settling can take you months in this country and even years. And every month you wait, you are getting older and maybe less healthy. And that means higher prices or not even getting covered at all. Being denied coverage is a reality here in this part of the world. The best time to get coverage is now. While you are younger, while you're still new in the country and you're very much still insurable. Even during your immigration process, yes, you can start. Alright, so now you know this. What kind of insurance do you actually need? I'll make it simple for you. So we have the private health insurance, and what do? For your first 90 days, that's before your provincial plan kicks in, you can get that. You now have life insurance, which protects you and your family, and it also, should anything happen to you, you also have this ability insurance. And what does that do? If you are sick and can't work, especially if you're self-employed or you're a gig worker, it provides you with income and it provides you with protection. We have the critical illness insurance. It's a one-time payout if you get one of those 25 critical illness classified diseases like cancer, stroke, or heart attack. Alright, now you know this. Your first 90 days in Canada should be about building your life, not recovering from a financial disaster. If you wait too long, you may be denied coverage. In addition to being denied coverage, you may need to pay more for the same plan. And while that is going on, you're leaving your family unprotected. So here is what you as a smart immigrant can do. You can get protected within the first 90 days of your arrival here in Canada. And you can act early. In addition to that, you can ask the right questions. You can ask brokers. You can research just to get the right questions and to have answers to those questions. And finally, you can build wisely from day one. I am inviting you to DM me if you have questions, and you can DM me day one protection. Let's start with that. And I will send you a free guide about top life insurance tips for your first 90 days in Canada. And you will learn a lot. You will learn starting with how to choose the right plan, what policies cost, and what kind of question to ask your broker. And finally, you will be able to at least get to know some of those, case studies about immigrant families, what went right for them or what went terribly wrong. So you can know how to adapt and what traps to avoid. All right, I know you didn't come to Canada just to survive. You came here obviously to thrive and to build a great future where your children are ably catered for and to also build their future, correct? So do not let a small delay, all right, cost you your biggest dream. I know you want to do the right thing. So let's start smart. Let's start strong, and let's start in your first 90 days. Okay? So this is your journey. It's just begun. Let's make it secure together. Reach out to me, like I mentioned earlier, DM me, and I'll be very glad to answer your questions. Thank you very much for staying with me till this very point in this video. Until my next video, I will advise that you keep believing in yourself and continue to make money and build wealth. Thank you. Bye-bye.